Do you know why so many people have emotional issues? Many people are so get used to suppress their emotions. We've all taught not to express our emotion, so we've never learned how to properly express how we truly feel, and this is so important. The more that you try to suppress your emotions, you will only get worse. You will create even bigger problems, not just preventing you from being happy, but it can also manifest on your body and create a lot of illness or disease. Many emotional issues is all because we don't know how to handle our emotions. So today in this episode, I want to share one very simple technique that I use to help me deal with my emotions, so I don't keep storing or accumulating all the negative emotions inside my body and inside my energy. Once you know how to take care of your emotions, everything else will be in the right place. So now let's heal. Hello everyone, welcome back to You Can Be Healed. This is Connie. So today I want to share how to communicate and welcome your emotions. So we were taught not to express how we truly feel because we always care about how people think about us. But everyone is suffering because of these limiting beliefs that you are not allowed to express how you truly feel, and people will judge how you feel. And this is not true. And we have to accept that we cannot avoid having emotions as a human being. And we will constantly feel different emotions under different situations. That's why it's so important to learn how we can live with them instead of trying to avoid them. Because the more that you try to avoid feeling your emotions, the bigger problems and issues are going to arise later. And I don't want you to get into the worst situation, so you start to work on it. Why don't we learn how to start to work on it right now, so we don't have to get into the worst situation? So imagine there's so many negative things that happen in our life that are caused by our emotions. For example, anger. If you don't know how to handle your anger, you can hurt others and even hurt yourself. Not necessarily physically, but that can happen as well. But emotionally, you can really damage other people. When we are not emotionally stable, that can create a lot of negative situations in our life. For example, we can make a wrong decision, we can make a mistake, and we can keep doing it constantly over and over again without knowing it why the same thing keep happening or the same result keep delivering to us. So now I want to give you another perspective about emotion. As I mentioned, we cannot run away from emotion as long as we are human being. So we have to learn how to live with them, not letting them to control your life, but instead be the master of your emotions. So I want you to contemplate on this. Our emotions actually are messengers. They're trying to tell us something that we are not aware of it. It can be our body trying to send message to ourselves, and it can be something that are not aligned with our true purpose or our true desire. So that's why all these emotions are actually the indicators and messengers trying to communicate with you to guide you through something that you're not aware of. What happens is, if you keep suppressing your emotions without giving it an attention, next time that emotion will come back even stronger. If again you don't pay attention to it, you will come back much bigger, and that can create a lot of problems. So we don't want to wait until then to increase the awareness. We want to practice this awareness in the day-to-day basis, so we don't have to get into that extreme situation. I want you to connect to your emotions without judging yourself. So here's what I do. There's so many ways that you can work with your emotions, but this thing that I've been doing to myself, it works so well for me. And this is welcome your emotions. And this is so important. So welcome emotions, which means when every time when you feel that negative emotions, first of all, remember that what is this messenger trying to tell me right now? For example, anger. If I feel angry, I will first take a pause. I'll take a deep breath, and then I will just allow myself to welcome this emotion. I will ask myself why I feel this way. Where is this anger coming from? And what is this trying to tell me? Is it that I'm angry at that situation, or I'm angry at that person, or I'm angry at myself? And when I find out, okay, I'm angry in the situation because it may make me feel that I'm out of control, or that situation that makes me feel that I'm not being heard, or I'm not being seen, or my idea not being accepted. I'm just making it up for example. So that anger is actually coming from being rejected. Maybe there's something happened in the past experiences or even in your childhood. So when you keep asking yourself, you will find out that it is not that situation that makes you feel angry. It's something that inside you is not yet resolved. So those are messages are trying to remind you something to help you to understand yourself more. Especially if you always have that mood swings, you need to check in yourself why you are always feeling so moody. So what I really like to do is either in the morning or in the evening, I will sit maybe 5 to 10 minutes. I will allow myself to feel all the emotions that I've encountered during that day. If that moment that you have that negative emotions, but you cannot process it, I will encourage you to write it down or to put the notes on your phone. So when you go back home before you go to sleep, contemplate that emotion. Ask yourself, what was that situation triggers you? Where is that emotion coming from? Sit down for 5 minutes. Allow the emotion to come through you. Allow the emotion to come up. Sit there. Observe it. Don't judge yourself. Be kind to yourself. Your emotion does not define who you are. It is just part of our human being, and it's a messenger, it's a guide trying to guide us, trying to help us to become a better person. So allow yourself to feel your emotion. Sometimes you might feel want to cry. Allow yourself to release that and notice their presence. Which part of your body that you feel that emotion? When you have the emotion, especially negative emotions, you will also show in your body. There may be part of your body that you feel so intense. It can be your shoulder, it can be your chest, it can be your head. Feel that feeling, which part of your body that you feel that emotion. Allow yourself to communicate with it. Ask it, what you're trying to tell me. What do I need to know here? Ask the questions, and then you can use this mantra. I feel you, I hear you, I welcome you, I thank you, and I release you. And you can feel the sense of peace instantly when you allow yourself to sit with the emotion instead of avoid feeling it, but just observe it without any judgment. You will slowly just fade away. When you allow yourself to feel your emotions, you can change your overall well-being, including your emotional health, your mental health, and your physical health. And sometimes you feel the emotion are too heavy that you can't really just sit with it. Then I will invite you to write them down. Take a pen and paper and write down exactly how you feel, any kind of words that you want to use to express your emotion. Allow yourself to express them by writing them down. And then afterwards, you can burn the paper or you can tear the paper into pieces and throw it away. That can be the way to help you to cope with those heavy emotions. However, if you keep experiencing the negative emotional patterns, that can be a sign that something deeper that need to be solved. I would invite you to seek for professional help, because there may be something deeper inside you that you can really access to yourself. Because sometimes when we keep asking ourselves questions, and it can be go to the point, if you are not trained to do that, your subconscious mind can block you to go deeper to the root of the issues, because it can be really painful, or it can be really hurt, that your subconscious mind want to protect you and don't want you to go too deep. So feel free to contact me and learn more about my one-on-one online healing services. And I also have this 31 days emotional healing journal on Amazon that is specially designed to help you to increase the awareness of your negative emotional patterns and help you to replace them. So I will put the link in the description below. So please go and check them out. So again, the quality of your life is based on the quality of your emotions. So in the next few coming episodes, I will talk more about emotions and limiting beliefs, so you can align your beliefs and create eternal impact, success, and happiness inside out. A very simple technique: welcome your emotions 5 minutes a day, and after some time, I can guarantee you will feel so much different and feel so much in control of your emotions, and you will not easily let your emotions affect your mood anymore. I hope this episode inspires you. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in wherever you are. I'm sending you all love and light, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.